Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video, and today we are doing our first SummerSlam 2013 prediction video. SummerSlam 2013 is this Sunday on the 18th of August 2013, live on pay-per-view. I will be updating live throughout the show on Twitter, and remember to get 10 likes on this video and I will upload the next prediction video. I always do a prediction video for every single match, every single pay-per-view, so subscribe to that. And today we are starting on the first match that I'm going to predict, and it is Dolph Ziggler and Kaitlyn teaming up to take on Big E Langston and the Divas champion AJ Lee. Now this actual pay-per-view is destined to be a great pay-per-view looking at the match card, but also this match is destined to be, I personally think this is going to be a very, if you're talking about matches, it's quite an underdog match. When people are thinking about buying the pay-per-view, they might not necessarily be thinking, I want to see this match, it's going to be a great match. But I personally think with the matchup and the people that are in this mixed tag team match, this match is destined to be a really, really good match. You've got Dolph Ziggler and a Big E Langston, and you've also got Kaitlyn and AJ Lee, who can both put on two amazing matches. Now, we're going to start off with the men, Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, who, of course, have faced off twice already on the past two Monday Night Raws. Tonight is, of course, Monday Night Raw as well. They might have another match. There will be something along the lines to build this match up. I doubt they will have a match again, but you might see maybe a tag team match with Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston or something like that. But Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, without a doubt, are two great talents. But the bad thing about this mixed tag team matches, even though you've got two great talents being Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, who could definitely pursue two great careers in the men's single division, it's a great possible feud that you've got the possibility to have here, but it's kind of melted down, kind of softened a great possible feud by teaming them up with two divas, which kind of takes the edge off a great possible feud, which I'm kind of annoyed about. But to be fair, the SummerSlam 2013 match card already is looking absolutely phenomenal, without a doubt. You've got Cena and Daniel Bryan, you've got Brock Lesnar and CM Punk, you've got Alberto Del Rio and Christian, you have also got Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow, and you have also got Kane and Bray Wyatt. So you've already got a really good match card, and to be fair, they've used so many good slots for matches. I think they had to kind of squeeze and squash this match into one match. I mean, I would have liked to see a third match between AJ Lee and Kaitlyn. I wouldn't have complained about that. I would also have liked to see a singles match between Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston at SummerSlam, make it a big match. But they kind of had to squash it down and form a mixed tag team match, which kind of takes the edge off a great possible feud between Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, which I would have rather have seen. However, Dolph Ziggler did lose the World Heavyweight Championship at Payback, and really has not looked good since, bar the matches he has had with Big E Langston, which have been really fast-paced. They've been really entertaining, good to watch. It's shown Big E Langston and Dolph Ziggler both in really good light. It's really shown how great these guys are, which is awesome, of course. And ever since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship at Payback, thinking of the matches he's had and what's given him momentum since then, it's got to be the Big E Langston matches. They've been really good and actually really entertaining. Some of the best matches on the past two Raws. So he's lost a lot of momentum after loss, but still gets a really good reaction. So as a face, bar probably Daniel Bryan, he probably gets the biggest face reaction at the moment after making that heel turn, which is really good for Dolph Ziggler. It's pretty much the only thing that's really keeping him alive at the moment, is the reaction he gets. Considering he's been having matches against jobbers like 3A and B and stuff, the actual crowd reaction he's getting is the only real thing that's keeping him alive at the moment. The matches he's been booked in has been pretty awful, to be honest, but the reaction is still really good for Dolph Ziggler, which proves he's going to last a long time in WWE and has got a great future. However, the Big E Langston friendship, if we're going to talk about Big E Langston, the friendship with AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler has very much held him back. I mean, he is probably one of the best characters and one of the best heels in the WWE at the moment, but this friendship with Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee mainly AJ Lee in the last month, has really held Biggie Langston back from pursuing a great career in the WWE. Now, I really wish he would just go away from AJ Lee and pursue a great career. Now, he debuted back in WrestleMania, tag teaming with Dolph Ziggler, and he's never had the chance to pursue a proper single career. Yeah. And the problem is, both superstars, Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston, need to break away from this kind of quadruple, kind of triplet love fest thing kind of going on here, because this relationship is stopping two great single careers from being great. I mean, they've obviously got the talent to be to form two great single careers, but they can't do that because they're mixing this stupid love thing. So they really need to break away from this love thing, both Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston, because they've even though they've lost quite a lot of momentum, it is due to the fact that they haven't been booked well, because they've still got this ongoing stupid feud between AJ Lee, who also needs to break away from Biggie Langston for the same circumstances. So moving on to the Divas, the girls, it is AJ Lee and Kaitlyn who are really the only people who are keeping the Divas division afloat. There's no new talent coming in for the Divas division, except for the Total Divas, giving Divas some kind of TV time on Monday Night Raw. This is the only Divas feud brewing at the moment, as well as Layla kind of in the mix with Kaitlyn. Now, AJ Lee and Kaitlyn are both great talents. There's no question about that, and both deserve the Divas title. But this feud has gone as far as it can go. You can't materialize anything else out of this feud. It's gone as far as it's gone. It's got as personal as it possibly can. Don't think they can do anything more with this match. And AJ Lee now doesn't have Biggie Langston at ringside, so it kind of, you get the kind of feeling that Biggie Langston and AJ Lee is literally at its end now. And Kaitlyn isn't exactly pally with Dolph Ziggler either, so it's kind of a weird matchup, but also in the same boat, you've got a good reason to have this match, because this match has actually had some really great promos. I remember a great promo with Dolph Ziggler whilst Biggie Langston and AJ Lee were in the ring, and it ended with a spear from Kaitlyn and a facebuster by Dolph Ziggler. And the build has been quiet, but also a really good build. It's kind of been quiet as in you didn't really realise it was being built until the last 2 weeks, but it's actually been built quite well. And all of these superstars need to avoid this angle. As soon as Kaitlyn's beginning a feud with Layla, AJ Lee is kind of breaking up with Biggie Langston. Biggie Langston also needs to pursue his single career, and Dolph Ziggler is lacking an established opponent to face to give him momentum for the rest of the year. This angle should have been avoided, but at the same time, it's actually a good idea to have this match, because the feud really doesn't do a lot for them at this pay-per-view. It's rather to get them on the card or help to break up this angle between AJ Lee, Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston. So after this night, hopefully we don't expect any more of this angle to continue. I mean, we've been seeing it for like the past 3 months, and hopefully after this match, hopefully the outcome is correct to stop this feud once and for all. So it could either go two ways. You could have Biggie Langston or AJ Lee cost each other the match, so that Biggie Langston and AJ Lee can break up and both pursue their careers on their own. I mean, Biggie Langston has a great singles career in front of him, and AJ Lee, the Divas champion, is already in the middle of hers. She always seems to be pally with somebody. She always seems to have somebody at ringside. Why can't they give her a singles career on her own? You've also got the chance that Layla could cost Kaitlyn the match. I kind of like the idea of a triple threat match between AJ Lee, Layla and Kaitlyn, but can't see that kind of materializing in this match. I mean, I think it would be a bit too far-fetched to have all that happen in this match at SummerSlam. So for me, the prediction would be Kaitlyn and Dolph Ziggler to pick up the victory here, guys. Dolph Ziggler needs the momentum. Kaitlyn has kind of been on a losing streak since Payback, and AJ Lee and Biggie Langston need to break up, and a victory for Kaitlyn and Dolph Ziggler will come thanks probably to a mistake by either of them to make a breakup between AJ Lee and Biggie Langston's friendship. So hopefully Dolph Ziggler and Kaitlyn win and kind of break away from this stupid feud which is keeping Dolph Ziggler, AJ Lee and Biggie Langston's single career. Maybe not so for Kaitlyn because she's kind of been tossed into this match out of nowhere. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video, guys. I'm predicting Dolph Ziggler and Kaitlyn to pick up this victory. Hopefully it gives Dolph Ziggler some momentum going into the rest of the year, and Kaitlyn has been on a losing streak really since Payback and really does deserve and needs a win at a pay-per-view event, which is pretty much the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. Thanks for watching and goodbye.